You know, I was having a very, very peaceful day. You know, I came from work just to go online, play some Xbox with my friends that are online. You know, just do the typical thing that a normal person would do. But shortly after I was about to wrap some things up from getting footage for the quantum video and hanging out with my friends, a certain subscriber of mine came to my attention and alerted me of something. He linked me to a video to a content credit called Mint Blitz. Now I'm just sitting here thinking to myself, there's no way 343 is doing this, right? They're not adding this to MCC. Not even hell would freeze over with this idea. So after watching that video by Mince Blitz put really well together, thank you for putting that video together, Mince Blitz, I went to 343's blog post, which is Halo Waypoint, where they post updates about like things that are coming to the game, or they're updating certain things, or certain things that are going on with the community. So I'm reading through it just to make sure what's going on, trying to understand what's going on. 343 is trying to add microtransactions to the Master Cheif Collection. I kid you not, this is not a red alert. This is not an April Fool's joke. 343 is trying to add microtransactions to the MCC. Now, before I pop off, let me just read this real quickly. For players who are new to the MCC or may have not dedicated much time specifically to unlocking items during the seasonal updates, or simply completionists looking to catch the last outstanding items they need, we are internally exploring a potential new feature for the future in the form of purchasable Spartan points. It is prudent to note here that we are happy with the current system of how players earn Spartan points by completing challenges and leveling up through play. This would be an optional additive alternative for players who might find the vast scope of content to be intimidating amount of playtime and want to get ahead on or skip the grind, or maybe want to grab specific items they want. We all have our favorites. In the interest of transparency with our dedicated and passionate community, we wanted to inform you of this exploration in advance and provide assurance that purchasable Spartan points would be additive in a feature. We will have more information to share about this in the future. Add another point to the board of 343, adding of nothing of value that helps support both them and the Halo community. They have done nothing at all to do that. Literally in the first paragraph should be a red flag for players who are new to the MCC or who may not have dedicated much time to specifically unlocking items during the seasonal updates, or simply completionists looking to catch the next outstanding item. This is the biggest red flag right here. This is basically saying that they are preying on these people instead of making them dedicate time to join MCC, or even dedicating time to fix the PC port and the Xbox port of the game. And if you're wondering what I'm talking about, there is some connection issues with MCC. Desync is bad in that game yet again, of course, with 343. They refuse to fix their problems as always, such as problems that they have made themselves. As soon as you hit rank 100, the maximum rank, which I've completely forgot the name of, once you hit that max rank, you cannot earn any more points to unlock any more customization for your Spartan. Translation for the people in the back: it means you've hit a wall and you cannot unlock anything else, and this was purposely done, or a complete overview on 343's part yet again. And they also say in this blog that they're perfectly happy with this system, meaning that they are fully aware of what's going on with the system. If this isn't purposely done for a reason to put microtransactions, then I don't know what is, and this community is a damn lost hope, and I am sad to say that. We seriously need to push back on this type of thing with 343. And if you seriously think this isn't something that 343 would do, why don't you go look at my previous videos where I've done countless hours of editing, giving out free content, showing you guys basically 343 has purposely neglected games, came back to them and changed them dramatically just to suit their own purposeful needs. And this last part too is what really just sends me over the edge. In the interest of transparency with our dedicated and passionate community, we wanted to inform you of this explanation in advance and provide assurance that purchasable Spartan points would be additive in an additive feature. Yeah, wasn't the microtransactions in Halo Infinite supposed to be a additive feature? It wasn't supposed to supplicate the how can I explain this one, the battle pass. You couldn't get anything out of the battle pass or purchase it. You know, that whole little sparkle I did on my first 343 video. Oh god, I just read some of this when I just went down and I started to read more and more of what's going on. We've got plenty of other cool additions coming to MCC that you'll hear more about as the next update draws near. So when is it coming? An excellent question. We are targeting this update for later this summer. So stay tuned for more details about what's coming on the way. So let me get this straight, 343. You are purposely not giving the attention that Halo Infinite needs right now. But you're putting all of your focus back onto MCC, adding features to the game that probably don't need to be added in the first place, because Halo Infinite right now needs more game types, more maps, more features, more bug fixes. But no, your guys' big brain idea is to just completely ignore Halo Infinite and the infinite problems that the game has, and you're going to jump to MCC and potentially ruin that game yet again like you guys did 6 years ago. Let's all give a big round of applause for 343 and their wonderful idea of completely ignoring Halo Infinite and its major problems that are going on with it, and we'll just move on to Halo MCC and add more features to it to make it even a possibility, and I mean a possibility, of an even worse experience for our fan base. Because you know what? We love our fan base and we want to give them more and more buggy messes. I'm going to be really honest with you guys right now. I think I understand why 343 is doing this. You want to know why? Because Halo Infinite is such in a terrible place right now. I'm looking at the Steam charts right now. That player base is not looking really good, 343. And I kind of understand why you want to move away from it for right now and implement microtransactions into the AMCC. Because if you can't milk the player base on your live service game, you might as well go back to the previous game that you work on, turn it into a live service, and try to bleed your community dry with the microtransactions yet again. Boy, oh boy, it really worked the first time, didn't it, 343? And it's probably going to work again, huh? Yeah, I really doubt it's going to work, 343. Because the hiring page that you guys got going on right now is not looking too good. A lot of people are missing from your development team, aren't they? Firing and not hiring those contract workers, 343, was the dumbest idea that you guys ever had. Not only that, the people that you put in management have clearly shown that they have zero idea how to make a Halo game or what makes a Halo game good. You want an example of 343 not caring and making sure that their T's are crossed and their I's are dotted? Go look at my previous video about Juneteenth. They totally dropped the ball on this one. And I'm not even going to repeat what they did in that video. You seriously need to go look at that video, guys. I will have a link in the description or pinned comment in the section for you to go look at it. It is truly bad. It is so bad that the management didn't catch this in time. And it was so bad too that Bonnie Ross had to come out and personally apologize for the mess up that 343 did. If you were to ask me if 343 is possibly just going to have this as an additional feature, it's not going to be an additional feature. It's going to be right there in people's faces for when they just don't want to put in the effort to unlock certain armor at all. No, they're just going to go ahead and pay like the $5 or $10 just to go ahead and go unlock the helmet or shoulder pads, whatever. They're just going to go ahead and just skip it and probably play a couple matches of Halo and then just close the game and never probably come back again. That's what you want, 343, huh? That's what you want. You want us to spend more money on the game versus playing it and unlocking it and actually truly enjoying this game. That's what you want, 343. That's what you truly want. But anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the content, please leave a like on the video. And if you want to talk about the situation that's currently going on with 343, go ahead and comment in the comment sections. I like reading and replying to you guys. And if you really did enjoy the content, there is a big red button down there that says subscribe. Go ahead and hit that and you'll get more of my videos. Other than that, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later, fam.